Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite makeup artist, SR Beauty. Today I'll be doing a tutorial on how to glam yourself as a lady in 2025. Please do well to like, share, comment and subscribe. Turn on your notifications as well so you get to know when we upload something new, because I'll be bringing a lot of content to you. First things first, you need to clean your face. I'm using my Msmetics micellar water to clean my face. I'm giving my face a clean base for any skin prep and any makeup that is going to come on my face. Then I hydrate with my Kiss Beauty setting spray. You can also use your Veebeauty or any other one that you can get to hydrate your skin. Then you dry off. In every makeup application you do, make sure each step dries before you apply another one. I go ahead and moisturize my face with my moist essence from Blossom Makeup. They really did a thing with this moisturizer because a little of it goes a long way. Moisturize your skin very well. It moisturizes very well. A little of it will blow your mind. Like, this is a must-have for everybody in this 2025 because it is really a good product. Moisturize your face. Like I said, every step needs to dry off before you apply another one. It is compulsory that every step dries off before you apply any other thing so your makeup doesn't crease. Skin prep is one of the things that makes anything you put on your face last. Your makeup lasts because of your skin prep. So at every step, just make sure that it dries off first before applying another one. Now I'll be applying my primer from fayregold mattifying primer. This is fayregold mattifying primer. If you can't afford your Rimmel, this is another one that works for me. I'll be applying it on my T-zones, that's my nose, my forehead, and also my smile line, because I tend to crease at my smile line areas when I apply makeup on my face, so I use it also on my smile line as well. Please, in everything you do, remember that it has to dry off before applying another one. So if you want to apply your sweat block, if you have a sweat block you want to apply, you have to do that before applying your primer. That is how I do mine. I apply my sweat block first before putting on my primer. Then anything you do, please avoid applying primer or sweat block under your eyes. Please don't apply your sweat block or primer under your eyes. You can apply it at every other part of your face as you will after the T-zones, but under your eyes, please don't apply primer and sweat block under your eyes. So when you're applying your concealer, it doesn't crease and it doesn't smudge. It will give it a very nice finishing touch. Then I spray again afterwards and I dry off. I spray to make sure everything sets in, and I dry off properly. I like to use Zikel foundation for my face. This is like my favorite for myself. Any other product can go for you. Every other product is good depending on how you use it. This is me fighting on my foundation. It's almost finished, but I just love the foundation, the way it sinks in my skin. I just love it a lot, like a lot. I love this foundation a lot. I'm still struggling with it. It's almost finished. So then I use a little bit of a lighter shade of foundation. This is just a ceremony I like doing. If you have your perfect shade. You don't need all of this. I use the Fit Me to just, you know, add a little bit of warmth to it or make it a little bit lighter. I don't know how to explain that, but I just love it. So this is these two foundations I use for myself. For me, I like to spray before blending in. I like using a brush to blend in my foundation. Please, while blending your foundation, don't go scrubbing. Just dab. Make sure you're blending it in. Don't scrub it. It is not sponge. Your face is not sponge. Please, don't go dragging it. For your foundation to sit in properly, you have to blend. You have to dab it in for it to sink into your skin. You have to dab it in properly. Don't go dragging it. If not, you end up having smudges at the end of your makeup. Just dab in properly. I'm used to this method and it has always been very, very good. So dab it in. You can use a beauty blender and make sure you have a damp beauty blender, not a dry beauty blender. Always make sure your beauty blender is wet, not watery. Damp, and blend in. You blend in properly. Make sure you get the coverage you need before applying any other thing. Please blend in properly. Blend it out. Blend under your neck out as well, so you don't have harsh lines or demarcations after putting in your foundation. I'm going to be putting my blush. I am dark. For me, I don't think necessary as putting a contour. I can do that if I want to, but for me, I don't feel it is necessary. Although it is good to put on your contour if you want to, but for me, I like very fast makeup. I can use my powder contour to do that later. It is not compulsory. I do it now when I'm trying to, build a makeup base. I can do it. I can use a powder contour if I wish to. So again, blending in is key. Don't go smudging, don't go dragging, just blend in properly. Make sure it blends very well, and please try to avoid harsh lines. When I say harsh lines, I mean demarcation. I'm using my Sylvimak concealer in the shade Clove to highlight my T-zones and my under eye. Less is more. Less is more, please. Always remember that less is more. Now I'm using my beauty blender. This beauty blender is damp. It is not dry. Blend it in. Start from the outer part and blend in. Start from the outer part and blend in, and make sure to avoid harsh lines. Blend in properly. Don't drag it out. Blend in properly, please. Keep blending until you get the coverage that you want. Keep blending until you get the coverage that you want. If you want your makeup to last, you just have to blend and blend and blend and blend. You keep blending until you get exactly what you want, and make sure to build up. Don't just go in immediately and pour a lot of concealers. Little by little, build up the coverage that you want. If you can see, I'm trying to blend in so it doesn't go overboard. I'm trying to blend in and avoid going overboard. This was me trying to contour my nose, and I mistakenly used the side where I had my concealer to blend, so I had to blend it properly. Please, whatever you do, make sure to blend. Okay, then afterwards I went again and blended my blush, trying to avoid harsh lines between my blush and my concealer and my highlighted area, so you blend in properly. I went in again to blend in before applying my setting powder. That way the areas that have creased while I was trying to blend other sides will not remain like that. So before applying your setting powder, make sure to blend in again before applying the setting powder. So I'll be setting my face again. I'm building it up. I am not going immediately with all the setting powder I want to use. Little by little, I'll get the coverage that I need. Just little by little, set little by little. You don't just go overboard immediately. You set in little by little, and please use the shade of setting powder that suits your skin, that matches your skin. Or you can also get a powder palette that has a little shades or 2 shades lighter than your skin to use as your setting powder. I also try to set my smile lines because I crease a lot, so this is a little bit technique I use to make sure that it doesn't crease during the day while I have my makeup on. I'm just repeating the same thing I did at this other side of my eyes here. Build little by little. I don't take a lot at a time. Build little by little, set your face little by little. After that, I use my powder to set in everything. Setting everything. Please dab in. Don't go scrubbing. You dab it in so everything sits in your face properly. I like to dab in, then whatever is remaining on the brush, I use it all over the places where I have my blush and even the place I highlighted as well. I like to use my brush to set everything so they they set in the same way, so it has an equal tone. I already did a full video of how I achieved my brows, so on my previous video, if you've not watched it, please go watch, like, share, comment, and leave a review for me, please. Okay, this is me trying to bake. This is me baking. I don't bake too much. I just do this so that when I'm doing my eyeshadow, the fallouts don't get to stick on my already set under eye. If you've not watched the video on how I achieved this brow, do also go to my other video and watch it. It is very good, you will love it. For my personal self, I don't like doing too much on my eyeshadow. I just like using a black shadow on my eye and then go over to use a brown shadow to just blend it out and make it look smoky. Now in your shadows, you don't want to have harsh lines, so I use a fluffy brush and then I use a brown shadow from my Blossom. I use my brown shadow to blend it in properly. Now I like to build up, I don't like going overboard. I build up, like, again, little by little. I try to build up and get to the shade that I want how my eyeshadow to look like. I build up little by little, keep applying until you get the proper shade that you want, to avoid having harsh lines and trying to blend and not get to blend it properly, because once you go in immediately and you don't get to blend in properly, you see that you have harsh lines and sometimes it is very difficult to blend out. So little by little you get to build up on the kind of eyeshadow base that you want. So I did the other eye off camera. Then to do my eyeliner, I had to first use a brown shadow to add a little bit of brown under. Then I went to my eyeliner to line on my waterline, apply on my waterline and smudge it out a little bit. Or that is how I want it. That's how I want it for this look. Then I went in again with my black shadow just to make it look a little bit smoky under the eyes. So yeah, that is how I wanted it for this look, and yeah, I'm done. Afterwards, I did a little bit stirring by the eye just to get a winged eye. I didn't do eyeliner, I didn't wing my eyeliner to get a winged liner. I just used my beauty blender and my powder to get this. You need to be very careful, if not you just go overboard with this. Again, it is not compulsory. This is me trying to dust off the baked powder I put, the setting powder I put. So I try to blend in. That's why I don't like applying much. I try to blend it in so it goes into the makeup and sits properly. That's why I don't like doing too much. You blend it in. I went in with my powder just to make sure everything sits properly. I went in with my powder. This is me trying to blend in everything. I look so pretty. Afterwards, I put my blush because I have not done my powder blush after doing the cream blush. I just put a little. I just try to add a little, you know, to make it pop more. Now go in with my setting spray. Setting spray. I like to do my setting spray first before applying my mascara because I know with the way I close my eyes, once I apply my mascara before my setting spray, it is going to smudge my makeup. It is going to stain my makeup. So I put my setting spray first before my mascara, and you make sure it dries off first before doing any other thing. This is me trying to do my lip. I like doing a nude lip, so I'm going with a very dark brown shade of lip liner. Then I used a nude on it, trying to blend in properly so that you don't get harsh lines. Harsh lines, when I say harsh lines, I mean, you know, having a demarcation, knowing the demarcation between both the nude and the brown. I try to avoid that. I can decide to leave my lip like this, but as I know myself, I just love gloss. I just needed a gloss on this lip. The lip is too beautiful. Please make sure you blend in properly when you're blending your lips, so you don't have two different, you know, you don't have them looking like that. Make it look professional by blending it in properly. Please do well to like, share, comment, turn on your notification, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. In applying your lip gloss, I just like to go from the darker area to where I have my nude first. I don't know, that is just me, my personal self. You can apply your lip gloss the way you want it. Yes, this is how I apply mine, but anything that works for you is fine. It will still come out nice, and the same way it is lip gloss. Then I apply my mascara. This is the Zaron mascara. Please be careful when you're applying your mascara so you don't stain your makeup, because adjusting makeup, it is not easy at all. It's not easy adjusting makeup after the whole, you know, setting and being careful and all that. It's not easy adjusting makeup, especially when you don't know how to. So try to avoid it. I hope you love the look. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Bye.